I've always had a close association with water. My parents had a property in Gippsland when I was young, and I spent a lot of time walking around the Narracon Creek and looking at the impacts of stock access to it, and just having a lot of fun down by the waterways, and that grew over time to having a keen interest in protecting the environment, and with a particular emphasis, I guess, on water and that association and enjoyment that I always had with water. When I started, it was very much about protecting the environment from the impacts of urban stormwater quality. 12 years down the track, it's a true integration now, and thinking of all water sources that we have access to, and protecting not just the surface waters but the groundwaters and the marine environments. Policy is struggling to keep up with industry practice, and so there's always new areas of innovation and areas of new knowledge that are coming in, and there's a keen interest in industry for accessing that. I think it's a exciting few years in front of us as the research is now really underway, and those outcomes are coming and being distributed into industry. It's going to shift how we go about doing things quite significantly in the next few years, and I think it's a very exciting time for industry and what will evolve out of that. We're a small niche firm that is very multidisciplinary, from ecologists and environmental scientists and civil engineers, and that multidisciplinary and collaborative working approaches internally allows us to work very naturally that way with clients, which is needed more and more as we're going into whole of water cycle management and approaches. The need for different organisations and stakeholders now to come on board on a single project, and to have people with a very wide range of skills and understanding of where projects are at. We'll certainly have a better understanding of the economics and being able to quantify the benefits that are associated with these new approaches to water management, and in doing that it will allow us to make a significant shift in how we integrate that into urban design. One of the major challenges at the moment is that we're battling with being able to truly capture what those multiple benefits are in an economic sense, and that creates difficulties in getting some projects up and running. Knowledge is a journey over time, and it's not something that we get to a certain point and should be and stop ever acquiring. And in terms of industry, our association allows us to access that information and allows us to work with others in industry that have other key specialist areas and further enhance that sustainability picture.